Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, cosmic awakened wayshowers of the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. With the eyes of our spirit open and the Queen's chamber in the heart center fully fired up and activated, we merge all realms, dimensions, and timelines through our galactic rainbow bridge of infinite multidimensional resonance. This Friday's eclipse at the full moon in Taurus will be the longest lunar eclipse since 1440. This sky phenomenon is encoded with the 144 code of the new human of 12-strand crystalline DNA. All is coming into perfect alignment with this celestial orchestra of the music of the spheres. The prophecy of heaven upon earth is being fulfilled and made manifest. Today is a powerful 7-7 portal on the Mayan calendar with Keen 77, red crystal earth, 12 Kaban of the divine goddess. The red queen of the crystalline earth is rising with the white queen returned and fully enthroned. The yin power within the yang force. We rise and expand like a great hurricane, sweeping away all the dregs of the past to clear and cleanse the path for the great awakening of Gaia and all of humanity. Today is also a powerful galactic activation portal, bringing in all aspects of our Great Spirit to complete our mission of this grand ascension process. 144 flowing in divine grace, our rainbow tribe of the new earth timeline rise and fully embody our higher dimensional self into this sacred vessel of our holy avatar to manifest our highest light, our highest codes into the field of pure energy that is the unity consciousness of this one realm of physical manifestation. We empower you in this gnosis now. In this quickening, we transform this dream into a lucid, conscious emanation of pure awareness. Aho! Abundance codes for today: 5254, 5955, 3421, 14312, 7777. 222 coming in. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions coming you today, so be sure to stick around to the very end. And if you could do us a favor, please like, leave a comment, and share this video with your teams all over this realm to get our messages and our codes out to our team of the 144,000 to connect and assist us in this great ascension process. Now, over the last 24 hours, we had many powerful energies, activations, and transformations all over this realm. We had many earth changes. We had some major flooding and massive landslides in the west of Canada and the Pacific Northwest into Washington State. We got a lot of rain yesterday, and the portal of the Eagle and Condor anchoring the Hieroskamos codes, but they got hit a lot worse in the north of Washington and into the southwest of Canada, of British Columbia. So our prayers, our blessings, our love go out to all those that are being affected in a negative way from these massive earth changes. We had many activations all over Pachamama. In the last 24 hours, we had 115 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, 1515 of the 6-6 portal, 6-dimensional energy coming in, the most powerful with a 5.3 South Indian Ocean. Earlier today in Puerto Rico, we had another 3588 portal of the Lion's Gate, the Lyra Nation of New Lemuria. Indonesia on the Ring of Fire, 4.3, 148 kilometers depth, another 4.4 activation. South of Fiji Islands, 4.4, another 8 portal, 888, 560 kilometers depth, very deep. We had a 4.3 activation again today, Hormozgan, Iran. Laos, 4.8, 12 Divine Feminine. El Salvador, Central America, home of our Mayan elders, 4.2. In the root chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands, 5.0. in the mouth of the Great Serpent, the Rainbow Serpent, 57 kilometers depth. South of Panama, Central America, 4.3777. Puerto Rico, 3.4, 75 kilometers depth. Another 7.7 portal, 7th dimensional energy, synchronizing with Keen, 77 today. Red Crystal Earth, East Timor, 4.2, another activation in Laos. Southeast Asia, 4.6. South Indian Ocean with the most powerful 5.3 of the 8. Midland, Texas, 3.5, another 8 activation. In the heart of Lemuria, we had a trinity of activations, 3 pulsing in today. 3.8, 33 kilometers depth, 333 portal. Then we had a 3-1 and another 3-3, triple trinities of the 369 code of Nikola Tesla. We had an activation again in South Sandwich Islands, 4-6, Puerto Rico, another 3.0, Divine Masculine, New Atlantean Energy, Northern Alaska in the Higher Crown, 3.5, another 8. Now northwest of Kuriil Islands, 4-3. Nicaragua, Central America, again 4-8, another 12, Divine Feminine activation. Chile, South America, Andes Mountains, 4-1. Indonesia, 4-4. Mammoth Lakes, California, another 3-3. 33, Divine Mastery. Philippines on the Ring of Fire, 4.6, 104 kilometers depth, another 144 code. Kanagawa, Japan, 4-4, 10 kilometers depth, another 144 code. Then another activation 7 hours ago in the heart of Lemuria, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.7, 37 into the 73, Heaven on Earth. And the most recent, an hour ago, in the sacred portal, where the 3 holy mountains come together, Tien Shan in the north, Celestial Mountain, Kunlun in the middle, Land of the Immortals, Mountain of the Immortals, home of Lao Tzu, and the Himalayan mountains in the south, Divine Masculine Energy. In the portal, Badakhshan, Afghanistan, 4.2. The 6th code, Christos consciousness coming in. The whole grid again, totally activated, totally lit up. Keep lighting up the grid, keep holding the line, hold the visions, keep the light burning bright. This is the time of the great revelation, the resurrection into the ascension. The phoenix flying from the ashes. 737 flowing in, heaven on earth. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 0 degree, 9 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 24 degrees, 58 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 25 degrees Scorpio, an X-ray photograph. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 1 degree Taurus, a clear mountain stream. And we do love our mountain streams, don't we? From astrologyweekly.com. Feeling Rocky Mountain High right now. And now it's time to take me home, country roads. You know what I'm talking about, Angel. Metaquiosin, Metaquiosin, Metaquiosin. Aho! And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Beyond Lemuria, from Izzy Ivy. And the card she pulled for you today is card 23, Endless Opportunities. Decision-making, choice, crossroads, unrealized opportunities, taking the path of least resistance, heart over mind, direction, focused energy, the high road or the low road. Decisions, options, and opportunities. It's wonderful that we have the freedom to choose, but times of indecision can be so hard and almost suffocating. The more we use our minds to battle the pros and cons, the more we move out of our hearts. Often the best way forward is to step back and do what it takes to get out of your head and into your body, so your gut feeling can guide the way. When making a choice, you may consider anything that doesn't feel like a total yes as a total no. Perhaps none of the apparent options are right, or any choice could be the right one, if you wholeheartedly pick a direction and give it your best shot. When faced with a decision, check where your integrity lies. Peel back the layers to see where you are making your choices from. Are you choosing from fear-based survival or a place of love? A choice founded in love can make you feel light, excited, passionate, and give you butterflies. It might be a little scary, but in a good way. It might not make sense to your mind. It may seem out of your comfort zone or undermine logic. The low road can look like the safest, easiest path. It may avoid or lessen immediate pain and confrontation, but it will be long, winding, and exhausting. The high road may look perturbing, but it will cut through old stories and lead directly to the heart for growth and transformation. When you choose to step forward boldly, it takes courage, but you will discover a place of trust. Rather than staying small, hiding, or running away, you will expand and open yourself to growth. This is where magic happens, and synchronicities you could never have imagined land in your lap. But first, you have to step into the unknown and let your heart guide you. What if everything you wanted was right there in front of you? Make the important decision to let go of outdated limitations. What could be the worst that happens? Reach for what you want and know it is closer than you realize. Divinatory meaning. You have options and opportunities you may not have realized. The universe wants to give you what you want. It's all there, so reach out and wholeheartedly choose it. While you sit on the fence, your experiences are diluted or confusing. We live in a time of choices. Sometimes reason and limitation direct our choices, and we feel unfulfilled as a result. Choose life from a place of heart, compassion, and integrity, and you can't go wrong. And now a quick update from Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Collectively, there is a significant shift occurring today. The energies are within you. Each will experience it by degree, differently, and uniquely. I know there was some intense, heavy energy for many starseeds today, as the collective is going through a dark night of the soul, through this intense purging, cleansing, releasing. So we go through and through and through until total compression breakthrough. This gnosis is from Zen Master Sensei Ogoi of the Zen Shin Sangha, our divine Brothor of the Light of our Japanese lineage, whom I had the pleasure of training with over 30 years ago at the Cleveland Buddhist Temple, just west of East 222 in Euclid, right across the street from Our Lady of Lourdes' sacred portal. Namaste, angel of our Black Dragon lineage. And I connect you now with our Brothor of the Light, Paul Knizia, in the higher realms. Tall Paul is with us now. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Nova Max, Galactic Federation Crystal Command Mothership, Nova Jerusalem Prophecy. In the prophecy, they call it the Nova Jerusalem. It is the largest ship ever built in the cosmos. It is approximately 5 times larger than Earth, and was prophetized to arrive to Earth during the final transition to the 5th dimension. Of the human Terra Collective, the ship is housing hundreds of different galactic angelic races. It is also housing millions of races of animals and plants from all over the universe. It contains continents full of nature of all kinds, many castles of crystal in which our beloved families are living in. The floors are all made of pure monatomic gold, platinum, silver, copper, palladium, iridium, rhodium, and many others. The walls are made of crystals so pure, they emanate light colors you have never seen, carved with emerald, ruby, sapphire, amethyst, and more. The vibration is so high, time is suspended. All is made with sacred geometry, so it creates a powerful healing that regenerates the bodies. Once the final quantum leap occurs, most of the 144,000 co-creators incarnated on Earth will be taken by Light Sphere Merkaba and brought into smaller ships to then be transferred to the mothership for 3 Earth days as time is slowed down. 3 days will be perceived as 3 years, during which the 144,000 will have their physical vessels upgraded with the Christ over self. They will be taught so when they get back they will be fully ascended. Therefore they will lead Earth Collective into the fulfillment of the evolution of the whole social memory complex. We are the prophecy. I will meet you there, Nova Max. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Meg Benedict, Eclipse Pleiadean lineup. The first of 2 eclipses arrived this Friday, November 19th, when the Scorpio sun opposes the full moon at 27 degrees Taurus. This is the first eclipse occurring along the Taurus-Scorpio axis since 2012 through 2014. The cosmic alignment of this eclipse cycle between 2012 and 2021 acts as the accelerator of the quickening. This intense lunar eclipse exposes unresolved trauma for deeper emotional healing and spiritual evolution. With the lunar eclipse occurring in Taurus, it is in the earth element, feminine and receptive. Taurus is the giver of form and structure, your foundation in life. As you transition into the new earth timeline, you are forging a new earth-bound foundation for living in unity consciousness. The Taurus eclipse affects the very foundation of your earthly existence. Are you ready for an upgrade? This year, the full moon eclipse occurs during the Pleiadian lineup on November 19th. Every year between November 16th through the 19th, Earth is in direct alignment with the Pleiades star system. The Pleiadian agenda enhances spiritual development, raises consciousness, and attaining more harmony amongst galactic races. Those star seeds encoded with the Pleiadian bloodline, or star blueprint, will experience activations during the Pleiadian gateway. The Taurus lunar eclipse increases healing and clearing of archaic code and systems that block soul embodiment. Open and receive the infusion of divine Pleiadian light this week as cosmic blessings for your new Ascension foundation to develop. As we move through these powerful Ascension gateways, the family of light is assisting the up-leveling into higher awakened consciousness and galactic genetic crystallization. We are unlocking from the old Atlantean timeline and adjusting to the crystal foundation of the New Earth timeline. From NewEarthCentral.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ra James. We are moving through the energies of this week's Pleiadian portal. It's already kicked off some solar winds that will join in. We are in a powerful Pleiadian alignment right now. Right now the Sun and our Earth are in perfect alignment with the Pleiades. This is an alignment that happens twice a year, May 15th through the 23rd, and November 15th through the 23rd. These 2 portals come as a pair. They are very much a twin flame pair. Back in May, the Pleiades began to rise with the Sun on Beltane. The Sun at that point began a 6-month dance with the Pleiades. They always form an infinity shape too. During the May alignment, it's time to connect with the energies of the Sun. During the November alignment, it is time to connect to the energies of the stars. This gateway brings some powerful DNA upgrades. The energies of either Pleiadian alignment very much prepare us for the solstice. These are very much energies for the heart, so expect a lot of heart chakra activation with them. There is also extra magic in the air that can be felt everywhere. The Pleiades are also known as the stars of Hathor. Right now we are also feeling the energies of Friday's Taurus full moon. This is also a lunar eclipse that is very much aligned with the Pleiades. These energies are here to take us higher. Tonight we have a beautiful alignment happening where we can see Orion and the Pleiades above it. Below it we can see Sirius. From SparksOfDivineLightHealing.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Tati Jimenez. Ashtar Galactic Command. The world will not end. Trust the divine plan. Yes, a cycle of time has closed. A new era begins. There will be the transformation and transmutation of this planet. Love will unite and transcend. Our Creator wants change, evolution, and not destruction. Be firm, strong, and always keep your faith and your light to follow along with the change coming for the better, to be even stronger in the future. Think only good, only do good, only want good, and the positive energies of good have accompanied you on the journey. Beings of light approach those enlightened from the heart. Your heart cannot be heavier than your soul. Patience, Ra, Nay. And from the Conscious Tribe Energy Update, big energy spike in the last 24 hours. It's hitting the root chakra and emotional light body hard. The root chakra is linked to your foundation in life, like the roots to a tree. As it purges, you may feel distinctly childlike, with a notable uncertainty. lack of safety, and instability. In short, it's taken you back to a period from the womb to the first 5 years of life in which you were most vulnerable and the source of trauma for many. It's triggering a whirlwind of big emotions, namely rapid-fire anger, irritation, discontent, insecurity, disconnection, lack of balance, restlessness, feeling ungrounded, and acute loneliness, even if other people are around. It may be hard to properly name them as they swirl around together. Physical symptoms have also been prominent, with lower back pain, spasms, tightness, gut issues, inflammation, tiredness, listlessness, and dysregulation of the central nervous system. You may find yourself calling into question your current home situation or environment, or feeling like there is somewhere else you need to be, in this earth or elsewhere. Now is the perfect time to have a conversation with your inner child as the parent, elder. Ask them what they want, reassure them, give them a cuddle, and send them love. This inner relationship is one of the most important you can cultivate, as it underpins all others. Sending lots of love, Layla. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Abigail, Stellar, Shekinah. You are free and sovereign. Your freedom and your sovereignty are a birthright, and it's important to take advantage of the memory that comes from an inner feeling rather than outside of you. The only limitations we have in our freedom are those we are putting on ourselves. You may be buying many 3D illusions right now, and the way to free yourself is to remember the eternal nature of your soul that always has access to freedom and sovereignty. Your freedom comes from the ability to choose what you want, and the knowledge that the captain of this sailboat is you. You are the director of your life, and it is your masterpiece. However, you may have many unconscious projections, which make things seem like you have no power. It is crucial that you take advantage of freedom from within to experience joy and abundance, as you are the source of everything. Anywhere in life you feel trapped and as if your rights are taken away from you, and this comes from this disconnect wound from your soul and God. You have this God-given free will to bring the light of your soul to your conscience. You can do this regardless of any outside circumstance that tells you if you have freedom or not. As a divine alchemist, what you're doing is learning about action and reaction, cause and effect, as well as being on earth based on choice. No matter the situation, you absolutely always have the option to think in a spent or limited way. It's time to not stop making yourself and others wrong for these lessons. Allow your inner child to finally free themselves from the demands and expectations you place in yourself. It's time now to bring through the essence of support, of nurturing and livelihood, releasing you like this. You'll start changing once you stop looking only at areas where you feel you have no freedom and begin to see a broader picture of all areas where you have freedom right now, as well creating more freedom from soul level. From quantumlightcodes.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. To step fully into the new earth, the new life, all needs to dissolve. The old ego, all the personas, the old belief systems, the old programming, all the old pain and suffering, all which blocks and hinders, all which separates you from yourself, others, and the divine, all which blocks and hinders, all fears, all calculations, all you ever thought or believed yourself to be, dissolve into no thingness. Yet in the dissolving you become all that is. Only when all is dissolved into no-thingness can you be reborn and resurrected into the infinite whole, the truth of who and what you are in truth, the divine experiencing, living, breathing life through you as one. My Father and I are one, my Mother and I are one, the Holy Spirit, the Shekinah, and I are one. I am that I am. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ulrich Agard, Isha. Merging with the white flame from where I came, millions of particles in the form of sparkling, diamond crystal pyramids of light, activating my key codes of light, recognizing myself as an initiate of source light, with a purposeful intention to provide an alchemical anchor for these key codes of light. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. I am the alchemist. I am the creator of my life. I am the temple of divine creation. I, universal service. I am Isha. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Eric reigns. Time is not linear in the way we understand it in the 3D world, meaning it is not flowing from point A to B. We experience it as one point moving to another, but the truth of time is that it is non-existent. We only have recordings of the past via experiential memory and projections of the future through patterns and expectation. But all of those things exist in the now. There is no past, there is no future. There is only your gateway into those projections through right here, right now, in the present. This literally means that everything that has ever happened or will ever happen is happening right now. We are just resonating with the frequency of the timeline we are experiencing, so that is what we see and feel. Even if you wake up and choose between your red shirt or your gray one, you have chosen both at the same time. This is an example of a small timeline schism, where most often the day is very similar and does not wildly swing in possibility, unlike the decision to move across the country versus across town. A decision like that would eventually lead to two different people full of different memories and experiences, who both feel like you because they are you. Looking back on your life, you can see the possibilities of who you might have become, of the path you have chosen to be right here now. How did you choose this path? This is the major blind spot of a culture experiencing time as a flow from one point to another. It seems like reality is just happening around you, and you have no control over it. If every possible version of you exists, why have you chosen this one? Why are you not in a timeline of magic and epiphany, open to the abundance and wisdom of the universe? Well, you are. The difference being that version of you instinctively feels worthy, powerful, beautiful, magnificent, and loving beyond all bounds of limitation. That version of you has completely cast off the constraints of a control system spanning an epoch and has released all trauma from physical to ancestral to genetic to past life levels. You already exist as that human. What is keeping you from experiencing that timeline? Nothing more than resonance. Turn your focus inward, explore the deep woundings of the sacred masculine and divine feminine. Shift through the traumas passed down you by those who came before. Hold space inside of these wounds and truly feel them for what they are. Choices to hold on to the past which never existed to begin with. You are not the sum of your experiences. You are not the damage that has happened to you. You are not the damage you have caused others. A new life is right in front of you for the taking, but the sadness, hatred, shame, guilt, fear, and anger plaguing the inner world of your species cannot magnetize that space, because those energies do not exist in that timeline. Turn your eyes inside, let yourself relax and heal. Without the triggers, traumas, and woundings of the past, untold levels of worthiness, love, and magic are possible for each and every one of us. As we individually align with our highest self, the collective is exposed to more of this energy. Eventually, the entire collective will be able to shift as a species into what many know as the event, or the golden age of humankind. We can choose through our own inner journey. This is how to step outside of time and create with the paints of the universe, using the inner canvas to reflect to the outer. From Unleashing NaturalHumanity.com, and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, The Light Journey. As your construct introduces artificial realities, can you see the journey before you, the future realities of your world? We ask you to take a moment and view the future you. See the reality you wish to live and prosper. Spend a moment capturing the light, vibrational surroundings. Know the light work you have completed up to now is integral to the light expansion of many. As a light founder, holding the light, paving the way for future generations. See the importance of this light knowledge and sacred understanding shared to the children. As many have felt the pressure to comply, we ask you to see the other side of the coin for these light workers, to see this challenge as a greater viewpoint of expansion, an opportunity to rise above. For the power of your light body is beyond the construct of your physical form. Do you see the true power of you? To commune with the earth and the biochemical signature of every earth being for biochemical healing. See the opportunity now to see the advancement of your light skills, to ask for light technologies to assist the compromised, to assist each other in this decision space. For the decision to assist others is the higher light role of a way shower, a healer, a truly compassionate light seeker. For the light work of your divine self is just beginning, as you face new challenges aligned to the awakening of your reality. Remember the task before you, the light renegade you are, as we journey to light, with love for your light journey. Can you feel the upgrades? Wonderful light is entering our reality, empowering, expanding frequencies. Sun gaze, ground, and align to the higher light codes. An important opportunity to receive guidance and vibrational awareness from your soul family. Be open to teachings, synchronicity, soul family signs and messages. Cellular light expansion and healing is available to everyone awakened to receiving higher light healing. Attuned to nature who seek guidance and a way forward, I ask you to feel within this new light liberation, higher light expansion, as we collectively awaken to the greater knowing of who we are, to acknowledge the great progress, we as a light collective, to live in a heart space of purity and light, as we join in global unity, shine our light, love for your day, global family, love, equal unity. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. Illumination in the consciousness is helping us see where changes need to be made. Possibly your actions and behaviors were for other people, rather than your own true organic nature. Being raised to think that you have to work really hard to have success created a fear-based lack mentality. That mindset may have played a role in your relationships as well, subconsciously thinking that you have to put in a lot of work to make your partner happy. That way of being is collapsing with old earth, to begin a new, joyful, peaceful lifestyle through our Father instead. Today is an opportunity to look closely at motivations and actions, and make changes to find better balance and prioritize responsibilities in play. There's been so much upheaval of the seed point of unhealthy, destructive behaviors that needed to collapse with the old timeline. We are on a new path and jumping into a new timeline with new, renewed relationships. This path becomes clearer as purification completes itself during this time of transition and self-discovery. Today you are being guided to rest and get grounded and centered. All these clearings and inner work needs more time to release from the physical body, especially if you're already experiencing burnout. Imbalances such as bacteria, infection, and feeling sick can happen when the body is releasing a lot of stored memory at one time without support. Take time to strengthen the body, detox, and do healing modalities to avoid the body getting overloaded. Ultimately, this is about taking back your power from the ego mind and dominant, controlling narcissists. You could have been suppressed and drained your entire life under them until now. Restoration of what they stole from you, including your energy, drive, gifts, leadership, and more are revealing themselves. Alignment of the body, mind, heart, and spirit with the Most High is recommended as the next step in revealing the real, confident you. Focus on all you have accomplished and what you love and appreciate about yourself. The more the pain from the past is released, the easier it will be to release what's holding you back from your transformation. As you see these truths, it will be easy for you to utilize your sovereign authority and clear thinking to cut out whatever needs to end. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, November 15th through the 19th. Shine on. It's a powerful week as we come up on the lunar eclipse in Taurus on Friday. This blood moon is the longest eclipse that has happened for 600 years. This eclipse season is a new start for humanity, as it's time for an era of human slavery to end. Mars in Scorpio is ready to rumble and fight for the abundant life we all deserve by birthright. In opposition to Uranus and Taurus, we can only have a revolution of wealth, if we are willing to face and clean up the darkness that has been lurking in the shadows. This all has to do with whether humans are content to stay as slaves, or whether it is now time to throw off the chains of control. 3441. So humans can take their rightful place back in the cosmos. With asteroid Vesta approaching the south node, everything is pointing to supernova souls reclaiming their spiritual destiny. These times are a culmination of a project that we have been working on over many lifetimes. Time to get back on the horse of this high, holy, epic quest and ride again. It's been a long haul, but we are finally almost there, and we are just getting started on the fun part of what we came here to do. Fun part? Most supernova souls are feeling like they are battling day and night with demonic energies. This is because we are in the end times, the end for evil, that is, and the new dawn is just around the corner. This week, asteroid Eros, representing the power of creation energy, is coming up to Pluto in Capricorn. It's time to break down all of the false authority energies and contracts that have kept us from our own sovereign connection to life force. Saturn in Aquarius has progressed to 8 degrees, making an exact sextile to Chiron, who has retrograded back to 8 degrees in Aries. This exact sextile will last through the end of the month. The Aquarian age is marked by human sovereignty. It begins when we claim back our God-given right to our own life force energy. No wonder this battle is playing out on the stage of our immune system. Spiritual ascension is about vibrant vitality, being autonomous in our life force energy. Humanity is no longer for sale. Supernova souls, we are here to lead the way. Let's get our shine on. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Scorpio, sextile Pluto in Capricorn. Deep stirrings from the soul invite us to recognize that this is a powerful moment in time. The power is in the present. Seize the day. What you do today has the potential to make a positive impact. Be open to change. Be consistent. Be patient. Change is a process. Persevere. Let your vision unfold. Follow the path of your dreams. Your intuition guides you to your truth. Heartfelt honesty brings transformation. Empowerment comes through self-knowledge. The clearer your self-perception, the clearer your mission. Your imagination becomes a potent force when combined with a concrete plan. Reclaim your inner gold. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Keen 77, Red Crystal Earth. The crystal earth floating within Turtle Island. The crystal structure of the Earth is an interdimensional ley line matrix in resonance with the psi bank and the electromagnetic field. The crystal structure itself is the intelligence of the Earth. The ley line matrix formed by this crystal structure is Earth's revolutionary program. The psi bank and the electromagnetic field provide the resonant feedback memory matrix for the information generated by the interdimensional ley line program of the Earth. The resonant feedback matrix includes cosmobiological as well as solar imprint matrices. The crystal structure interdimensional ley line matrix of the Earth is a synthesis of universal geometric, possessing a purely mathematical character, which is at the same time simultaneous and holonomic. The surface Earth we know is the playground of the interdimensional crystal Earth that lies within. The lines comprising the crystal structure of the Earth within are referred to as interdimensional ley lines. A ley line is an energy axis running between two power points. Power points may be conceived of as points where an unusual degree of geomantic energy may be experienced interactively with the biopsychic energy of life force. Since the crystal structure of the Earth is the intelligence of the Earth, and the ley lines comprising the crystal matrix provide the planet's evolutionary program, as well as the key axis forming the mystic continents, the ley lines are referred to as interdimensional. This means that the ley lines of the crystal structure are information carriers simultaneously interacting with each other and possessing past and future programs. Crystal Earth Papers Preparation for Harmonic Convergence, a Planet Art Network Time release by Volume Votan, Jose Arguelles. Keen 77, Precept 25, by becoming conscious of the three universes, phenomenal, imaginal, and moral, that are always simultaneously in operation, you may begin to create an enlarged assessment of who you really are and what you are really doing here. Some shall be made the glories, receptacles, and vehicles of the Eternal's luminous power. These are the high forerunners, the heads of time, the great deliverers of earth-bound mind, the high transfigurers of human clay, the firstborn of a new supernal race. Savitri, Book 11, The Book of Everlasting Day, page 705, from 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 77, Red Crystal Earth. Crystal is the name for the number 12, and its keywords are cooperate, dedicate, and universalize. The 12th day of a wave spell is all about doing things with others, finding your people, engaging with other humans rather than being on your own. Cooperation is what it's all about, and together we can achieve much more than we can individually. Find some like-minded folks today to hang out with, and remember no man or woman is an island. It also represents dedication, and today is great for dedicating yourself to your cause. Today is Red Earth, and its keywords are evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. Red Earth days are all about progress and growth. These days are great for taking a leap forward on your path. As it is a crystal day, this suggests that we can evolve by getting together with like-minded folks, and we could be working together to evolve. That's the nature of mankind. Cooperate to evolve. The guide for the day is the red moon, which symbolizes going with the flow. This suggests that by relaxing, trusting in the universe, and relinquishing control will guide your evolution in the right direction. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Crystal Earth, 12, Kaban, Keen 77, 16th of November 2021, Cooperative Evolution. A huge, monumental, magical day in Earth's, her story. 1611-2021 equals 725 equals 77 equal 14 equal 5. 77 double magic gap portal day. Day code 16 tower struck by lightning. Unforeseen events. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual initiation. 14 media, publicity, promotion. 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation. Month year codes. 11 portal, gate, polarity. 2 twins, partner, cooperation. 5 freedom, liberation, change, transformation. 7 spiritual, magic, mystic, initiation. Keen 77 is the double magician's code. Double the magic, 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14, the wizard's number. We also have the date, creating a 7.7 magic code, so we have quadruple the magic code today. We also have a 5-5-year day code, fueling our planetary liberation. Lots of magic abounds with this amazing day. Today is also a galactic activation portal, so we have extra intensity and access to multi-dimensions. Another very significant evolutionary day for planet Earth and her inhabitants. Note we also have a 14 media code today, so watch out for breaking news and unexpected events and announcements today. It is very interesting that locally here in Melbourne, Australia, we have the controversial Plandemic Ultimate Power legislation being presented to our upper house of Parliament for discussion and voting. All eyes on the results. Australia, the world is watching. Viva la revolution! Keen 77 Red Crystal Earth is the anniversary of Fukushima earthquake and nuclear disaster, which actually shifted Earth's axis. Take heed of the signs and possible earth-shaking that Pachamama is communicating today as she navigates time-ship Earth on her favored trajectory. Day 12 in the White World Bridger wave spell of surrender, letting go, forgiveness, networking, and building bridges. Today we are focused on cooperation, networking, and joining together with like-minded kin and communities to evolve and build bridges to other worlds and realms. Let's leave the past behind and build the bridge to the new. Tone of creation, crystal tone 12 in the mental realm. Action universalizes, power dedicates, essence cooperation. The crystal tone 12 is the highest level of the mind, mental realm. The other two mental tones are tone 4, self-existing, and tone 8, galactic. Yesterday we focused on dissolving and releasing our fears in order to reclaim our power and sovereignty. Thus new space is created for something new to emerge. At the crystal level of mind we have the capacity to cooperate or operate with other minds. Just as a crystal can be programmed, so too can we program our minds on this day. So focus on the crystal clarity of our minds today through the power of cooperation with others. Thus we create telepathic links in our communication grids, allowing for cooperative thoughts, ideas, and inspiration to flow. A day of greater connection to each other and Mother Gaia. Today is a great day to meditate and set forth your intention through Gaia's grids to energize the program for the new time and new earth, all hearts and minds joining together in the unified, peaceful field. Keen 77 provides very potent codes and gifts for humanity as it challenges us to evolve, to do better as a species, to join together and protect the common interests of each soul, our entire collective family, our planetary celestial family, and our galactic family. The beauty of this code is that it hands us the solution through the gift of the crystal hand, through the power of accomplishment, through our divine connection to each other and to our source. What a divine blessing. Spaceship Earth is making a strategic move today to align with our desired collective destination of the new golden era on New Earth. Today's question is, how can I cooperate with like-minded souls to see the highest potentials for our communities, going with the divine flow for our planetary evolution? Today is a beautiful day to be in nature, connect to Mother Gaia, communicate with the crystal devas, and co-create divine new projects with your kin. Enjoy divine blessings for the successful harmonic connection of our collective minds today. Viva la revolution! In la quech a la kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 77, Red Crystal Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I dedicate in order to evolve, universalizing synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of universal water. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of galactic activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to vote for us to continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can either make a monthly pledge on Patreon or a one-time donation to our PayPal account at our links at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, angels, and healing jewelry at lunagoddessart.com. And she has a 15% sale for the next 20 days for the holidays, so be sure to take advantage of that and purchase a loved one a beautiful gift for this holiday season. A whole 4848 coming in, 1212 code, Divine Goddess. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful codes from our Pleiadian Brothors and Sistars of the Light. Pleiades 1 messages, November 16, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition, attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. P1 plus return belt sequences active in 5D. minus. Terran's P1 new line sequencing infusions. P1 dynamism spreads. Returns and alignments reverberate in a new directly assisted island. Neva control centers in Terran realignment. Island of purification and expansion of the astral zone for new receptions. Neva plus R plus 12th Akashic projector aimed to evaluate support. 94% non-regressive. Next greater than 13. Forecast of 19 plus authorized. Yeben Cow. Attention Neva certifying code reverberation 54% non-regressive. Initial cleaning tube B recorks in progress 52% non-regressive. Port 144 liberated. Divine teaching standards are announced. Nevic Terran reverberation 61% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 supporting anchoring on island of purification from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Keep anchoring the higher light through your sacred vessel into the crystalline core of Pachamama and tap into your infinite creative potential and use the full power of your imagination to hold the vision, hold the line, keep the light within as we shine bright into the night. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven within the stillness, within the silence, the still point, the 0 point, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, and shine that light out into the ends of the infinite multiverse. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace in every step. 555. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.